Hello, my name is John Azar, and today I'll be presenting a psychological case analysis of Homelander from The Boys, focusing on his narcissistic personality disorder. So, Homelander is the leader of the Seven in The Boys, and he is the most powerful superhero in the world. He was raised in a lab without parents, affection, or emotional development. His entire identity was shaped by Vought, the company who marked him as a flawless American idol. This background becomes important when considering his psychological traits. Homelander exists in a world where superheroes are celebrities. The culture around him, constant media praise, nationalistic branding, and corporate control reinforces his belief that he is superior. This environment rewards grandiosity and discourages emotional vulnerability, which helps him sustain narcissistic traits. Uh, According to DSM-5, narcissistic personality disorder is defined by patterns of grandiosity, a strong need for admiration, and a lack of empathy. These criteria fit Homelander's behavior throughout the show. NPD often carries strong stigma. People label narcissists as evil or assume they cannot change. Media exaggerations contribute to this, and Homelander is a good example of how fictional portrayals can blur the lines between disorder and villainy. NPD is diagnosed more often in individualistic cultures like the USA. More confidence and self-promotion are encouraged. Research shows how these cultural values can increase narcissistic traits, and in collectivistic cultures where humility is emphasized, uh, NPD symptoms may appear less frequently or be interpreted differently. So his first symptom is grandiosity. When Homelander shows extreme grandiosity, he repeatedly claims he's the best superhero alive and acts as if rules do not apply to him. The DSM identifies grandiosity as a central feature of NPD, and research shows how it strongly predicts dysfunctional behavior. Another DSM symptom is he needs excessive admiration. He constantly checks his approval ratings and becomes unstable when the public turns against him. Studies show that people with high narcissistic traits react strongly to threats to their status, which matches Homelander's behavior. And he also shows a lack of empathy, which is another core DSM criteria. He displays no concern for civilians or teammates when they're hurt. Sometimes on purposely he hurts them. He struggles to understand others' feelings and often reacts with anger or indifference. And research confirms that individuals with NPD have reduced empathetic accuracy. So one DSM feature that he does not have is he doesn't consistently display like envy in the show. He's always competitive, but he never shows that he's someone who's envious of others. He only mainly like scared of losing admiration. So treatment plan that I would recommend for Homelander is chemotherapy. This is because Homelander grew up without attachment or emotional support, with his parents not being there, living in a lab. This therapy targets early unmet needs, helps develop empathy, and reduces entitlement. Research shows that chemotherapy is effective for personality disorders like what Homelander has. And Homelander is unlikely to seek treatment. He has little insight, enormous power, and is surrounded by people who enable his behavior. The show exaggerates his NPD for dramatic effect, but still captures core features realistically. But these portrayals like this can increase the stigma and can lead people to misuse the word narcissist as they would portray Homelander as a narcissist, although uh the show overdid it for him. Here are all my references, and that's it. Thank you.